We have seen the devastations of the First and the Second World War. The danger does not lie in any way in participating in the demonstration or the school strike.
작년 12월 5일 병력 확충 방안을 담은 법안이 독일 연방의회를 통과하자 독일 곳곳에서 대규모 징병제 반대 시위가 벌어졌습니다. 주최 측은 총 5만 5천여 명이 시위에 참여한 것으로 추산했는데 시위를 주도한 곳은 학생들이 주축이 된 징병제 반대 학교파업연대였습니다.
SchulStreik Against Conscription. It's not really a formal organization or any kind of thing like that. It began through the initiative of several school students in different cities all over Germany in the fall of last year, when it was to be seen that the law regarding the reintroduction of conscription would be voted upon in parliament. Everybody who says I am against conscription should be able to take part in this. So we don't want any political thing that you have to follow to become a part of the movement. Also, we have also some cities where we have small groups, parents against conscription or teachers against conscription, because most parents don't want their children to be conscripted, and many teachers also don't want their students to be conscripted. So there's also kind of a connection we try to build at the moment. We had conscription until 2011 in Germany, so many people have seen how it is to be in the army, and many people are against this and also encourage their children to participate in the strikes. So that's also something we see.
학교파업연대의 다음 행보는 3월 5일로 예정된 전국적인 학교 수업 거부입니다. 당일 베를린과 미넨 등 90여 개 지역의 학생들이 학교에 가는 대신 징병제 반대 시위에 참여하기로 했는데 이렇게까지 분노하는 건 단순히 군대에 가기 싫다는 불만 때문만은 아니라고 합니다.
Eine Stunde Debatte. In einer Stunde Debatte wurde am Freitag die Wehrpflicht beschlossen. Ich schreibe länger Klausur als das. Nicht, dass wir etwas anderes erwartet hätten, denn dieser Staat interessiert sich nicht ein Stück für unsere Interessen.
We have talked to many young people in schools and also outside of this that say we don't want this. This is not in our interest. I think there are several reasons for that. The military in Germany has a notorious history of problems like sexual misconduct in the army. There are regular occasions where there are right-wing groups, right-wing chat groups laid bare in the army. And we also have many situations of people who go to the army and they come back and they have post-traumatic stress disorder without ever having been in another country for a mission or so.
당장 자신들에게 닥쳐올 일들을 스스로 결정할 수 없다는 문제의식도 큽니다. 기득권을 가진 정치인들이 미래를 결정하면 그에 따른 위험은 오롯이 평범한 청년들이 감수해야 한다는 건데요.
The people that are deciding that conscription will be reintroduced, our chancellor, the politicians in the parliament, and also the executives of the arms industry who are very much in favor of that. It is not their children that will go to the army. It is not their children that will die in a war if that should take place. It is the children of the average families in Germany. We say this is not something we want. These preparations are in the interest of a certain few, but not in the interest of the majority, especially the majority of young people.
2011년 징병제를 폐지한 독일이 징병제 부활을 추진하게 된 직접적인 계기는 2022년 일어난 러시아의 우크라이나 침공입니다. 이후 트럼프 정부의 방위비 증액 압박과 맞물려 작년 12월 병역법 개정안이 통과된 건데요. 개정안에 따르면 현재 18만 3천 명 수준의 병력이 2035년 26만 명까지 늘어나지 않으면 의무 복무, 그러니까 징병제를 다시 추진하는 것이 핵심입니다. 이를 위해 올해부터 만 18세 이상 남성은 반드시 군입대 설문에 응해야 하고 내년에는 군복무를 전제로 한 신체 검사까지 받아야 합니다. 징병제에 관한 여론은 세대별로 엇갈립니다. 평균적으로 징병제 찬성 의견이 조금 우세하지만 주요 징병 대상인 30세 이하 젊은 층에서는 반대 의견이 찬성 의견을 압도합니다.
And we have also done many surveys in different schools with students and just asked them, are you in favor of conscription or are you against them? And we've seen 70 to sometimes nearly 100% rejection rates.
독일 최대 교원 노조 등도 징병제에 반대하며 수업 거부를 지지하고 나섰는데요. 이들은 수업 거부라는 초강수까지 꺼내들 정도로 징병제가 절박한 문제라고 말합니다.
the school students of today are going to be the conscripts of tomorrow, if conscription is to be fully reintroduced. And so it's in their uttermost own interest to fight against this. We had also there are some school strikes that happened in the 1930s and so on. There's a huge history. We have seen that school strikes can be a really effective tool to get into action, to really make a statement. In our view, many people don't really know what conscription and being part of the army incorporates because it's not widely known. The army also in their advertisement always highlights the supposedly cool parts of being in the army, and the problems are not really a topic if you ask the army directly. It's even more stressing because Germany is one of the countries that is also recruiting underage youth for the army. So if you're 17 in Germany, you can become part of the army, which in international could be termed child soldiers, and is also something the United Nations regularly condemn. There are obviously also some parents who are against this, who are maybe afraid of this, and we always try to make clear that the danger does not lie in any way in participating in the demonstration or the school strike, but rather in the thing we fight against, namely the time at the army, the preparation for war that is happening.
이들은 그 과정에서 독일의 아픈 과거를 이야기합니다. 지난 두 번의 세계대전에서 방어를 명분으로 시작된 무장 강화가 결국 침략으로 이어졌다고 지적합니다.
We have seen as well in the Second World War, the militarization was justified by saying we are threatened by somebody, we have to defend ourselves. But in the end, it was just used as a pretense to prepare for a war and then to be aggressive against other countries, other peoples. Things that were decided upon after 45, with the demilitarization of Germany, the denazification, all these things were necessary steps. And right now we see things that are going contrary to that, and we view that with definite worries.
청년층의 반대에도 독일 정부는 달라진 안보 환경에 대응하기 위해서는 병력 확충이 불가피하다는 입장입니다.
Wandelt sich unsere Partnerschaft zu den Vereinigten Staaten von Amerika, die lange der verlässliche Garant unserer Sicherheit war. Für uns Europäer heißt das, wir müssen unsere Interessen noch viel stärker aus eigener Kraft verteidigen und behaupten.
하지만 징병제에 반대하는 이들은 힘을 통한 평화보다는 외교를 통한 평화가 먼저라고 말합니다.
Yes, we are against war and conscription. Our military spending is increasing from year to year in extreme measures. We have seen in most cases that with an increase in arms spending, also escalations become more likely. And we think that negotiations and peace initiatives are more the way to go. The average people don't want war. We don't want to fight against each other. We have seen the devastations of the First and the Second World War. We want something like this to never repeat.